Okay, guys, so welcome to this surprise and the free and the on-time session on Ask. Why I told you yesterday, also last 2-3 days, actually, I am just working on to my triple keynotes by the Jack Canfield, and Jack Canfield is given you the success principle, chicken soup from the soul, and this is one of the very important principle. So when I was practicing this principle, like a one day it is miracle created, and I told you that one. Lakhs and lakhs rupees are actually just came up. So it is not about the money, but it is about the principle. Again, it is because of that the principle. So today we're going to learn the principle about ask. But I told you the story them actually, like even I don't like to ask for the help. I don't like to ask the things what I wanted. I'll be just feel, okay, universe will take care of everything. But universe has a beautiful story to tell you. So what happened one day, there was a pujari, Pujari Panditji, who take care of what? Temple. Now Panditji was there, and this Panditji was a very, like a very dedicated bhakta of the god. And what happened one day, there was a flood into his village. So now initially all the villages start going into the water. Then even the water start getting raised. People start running here and there. People told Panditji, water is coming very fast. Please come up. He told, no, my God will be take care. This happened. A lot of people come. The water start raising. Even it start coming to the temple now also. Then there was a rescue team. Then some boatman comes. The boatman tell there is a big flood and the water level is increased. Please come inside. You have to take no. My God will be take care. I directly deeply connected with the universe, so I don't have to be worried about it. Then again these things happen. Then water is start coming to the up. Now he got a little bit frightened. Even his belief on the God, but little bit frightened comes to him also. So he went to the top of the temple case man, and just praying to the God, please take care of me this one. And that time the NRDF, like a national rescue teams came actually with a helicopter, and they asked Panditji, please come into the helicopter. Panditji told, no, my God will be take care. Even he was little bit, he was a guy. Then at last, even the mandir is got collapsed and the water is gone, and he drawn actually died. Then when he went to the Lord God, he was very angry. He was shouting on the God. See, I done your seva for the whole life. I believe you 100% your whole life. I am doing this one. I am doing that one. And you are not even taking care of me. And you made me to die. Then God smiled and asked, how many times should I ask you? Then he told that when you ask me, you do remember that all the hundreds of people telling you that one flood is coming, please run away. You didn't listen them. Then second time I came actually in the form of the boatman. I asked you come into the boat. You didn't listen me. Third time I send you the helicopter also, but still you don't listen me. Now, what more I can do for you now? So please remember that one. The stupidity don't helps to achieve anything. So let's welcome to this beautiful session. This is a very amazing principle. Principle name is ask. And you have to ask. How many times to ask? I'll be tell you at the end of the session. And what is the miracle of this ask? So plus, always we start our session with the happiness. So today we got this new video. So let's start smiling and spread the happiness. Okay, so first principle for ask. A lot of people think that when we are happy, we'll be smile. No, when you are smiling, you will be happy. So smallest and the easiest way to get happiness is to smile. If you understand this one, let's go to the next part. So what people are not asking for it now? So please type what people are not asking for it. I told you so many things now. What people are not asking for it. Tell is the reason. Means like what are the things they don't ask for it? What are the things we don't ask from the anywhere? Just write the list. I asked you this principle also. And even morning I told you also something very, very important. So 5-6 things where people are not comfortable to ask for it. Please remember that I told you in the morning, history is filled with the example of people exactly, maybe like a Robert Kiyosaki story or the Blair Singer story or the Tony Robbins story, and so many of the stories are there. Even the story of the kids, I told you that exactly. See why, why, what things we don't ask for? We don't ask for information, we don't ask for assistance, we don't ask for the support, we don't ask for the money, we don't ask for the time, we don't ask, and then we just pick. Like in a husband-wife relationship. Now wife create a tantrum. So instead of creating the tantrum, she can just go and ask, I just want your time. It will be more easier and it will be more productive than keep on putting the what is that, your all the utensils down and up, creating the sound, making the tone like a ulta tulta, it's like this way, ulta sulta, and everything. Instead of that one, you ask it simply, not time. Ask your husband, ask your kids. Please remember, the first principle is that is the very, very important. People always has the problem with the ask. So please remember that one. If you are the problem with the ask about the time, money, energy, if you are not going to get it up for anything, anything what you want, you have to ask for it. But people don't ask for it. Now tell me one thing. Why people don't like to ask? Why people don't like to ask? Ego, yes, I told you the first part is the ego for sure. But again, more than ego, there is something is there. There is a very big, there is a one of the fear actually, man. And that's why people don't like to ask. So now how many wife thinking, sir, आप तो अच्छा बोल रहे हैं, लेकिन हस्बैंड अगर इतना अच्छा होता है तो फिर वो खुद होके टाइम दे देता है, उसको मांगने की कोई जरूरत पड़ती, करेक्ट? मे बी द सम ऑफ द वाइफ्स आर थिंकिंग लाइक दैट वे, और मे बी दे फील, oh, if my husband insulted me, what is that fear? If husband insulted means what is that fear? Shame, fear, guilty, fear of rejection. Actually, that is called as a fear of rejection. See, we don't like to listen the no. That is a fear of rejection. We don't like to listen the no. And that fear of rejections, it's making you the afraid, nothing else in the world. So many things are at one. Maybe I'll be look like needy, maybe I'll look like stupid, maybe I'll look like a fool, maybe I'll look like so many things. If you ask the question what people will think about me, सबसे बड़ा रोग क्या कहेंगे लोग, I told always, every time, every time, every time. So you'll be remember about that one. What you are afraid of. Please remember there is so many things, but the biggest afraid of, the biggest fear is the fear of rejection. This is the very clear. Fear of rejection is the biggest fear into the part of asking. But the day you learn to ask for rejection fearlessly, I don't want to promote anybody here now, but let me tell you the example of my friend. Maybe some of them you will be guess also, but let me tell him that one now. This friend, when he started actually, man, he don't have the team, he don't have the program, he don't have the skills. He used to just take a phone and he used to put a, like a cloth, and he used to talk like his assistant. Now he's created so many things and he keep on asking the same people again buying his program. 1999 rupees program. He used to call hundreds of people every day to buy his 1999 program. And he used to call, everybody so many times you cannot imagine. Same people so many times. And just in last month, this same fellow is crossed the 10 crore rupees. Just in a 2 years time. Why? He feel that one because now he's using the some dummy number, he using the some, like a different sound. So no ego is involved, no image is involved. Let's keep on talking like assistant. Whenever I call anybody, I have the 90% conversion. But I don't call the people. So please understand, if you don't ask, how will we get something now? That is very, very important. You have to ask if you want to get something. So remember, you have to come out of this biggest fear in the world. So please write everybody to our WhatsApp group. I promise to come out of the fear of rejection. Everybody, I want everybody to promise. Who is there? So please write everybody. I am overcoming the fear of rejection. So now when I was implementing this principle, I know this principle from so many years, but it has to go to your nervous system. When you type, when you promise, when you open up, when you are vulnerable, then only these things will be happen. Now we have so many choices. This is the whole one-day workshop actually on this part. About to how to ask what you want and need. Now this is something interesting, correct? Now we maybe understand the problem. Maybe this is the problem. Where is the tumor? But now we have to remove the tumor, correct? How many of you are interested to remove the tumor now actually? How to ask for what you want and need. Now I want everybody to come in standing position. This is our incantation time now. So our today's incantation is very simple. I promise to come out of the fear of rejection. I promise to come out of the fear of rejection, and the moment you come out of the fear of rejection, ask, ask, ask. I am the boss of ask, ask, ask. Say to yourself this particular beautiful incantation. It's an incantation time now. So please take a notes. I'll be come to these notes now. But everybody come up in a standing position. Say, I am the master of ask, ask, ask. 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 Now take the pen and paper. Now where is the fear? Now maybe I am going to get you some exercise. It's a big exercise, but now let me make it very simplified for all of you. I told you that one in the marketing. Let me just go to the step by step to the mind notes for all of you. It's such a beautiful part that you have to just understand that one, how you can really create the miracle. So if you've done your incantation stand up position, maybe you can close your eyes, get into this particular principle, ask, ask, ask. So ask for what you want and need. Ask for what you want and need. What do you need to ask for? I'm going to do the 9 numbers ka exercise. And this is a very beautiful exercise now. We'll do it for it exactly. So ask for what you want and need. This is a beautiful concept. Please remember that one. The day you understand that one, no is a part of your life, then yes is automatic. When you feel that one no is a part of your life, see now, like I'm asking from the God so many days one thing. Now still now God is not given. But I didn't stop asking from Him. Why? Because I know that one day He has to listen it. He has to say yes. You have to say yes. How much you are the top parents. But did you see the kids? Some kids will not leave you. I told you yesterday my example, correct? I want to get that cycle. For that cycle, I cried for 9 days. My father is a very stubborn person. He will not give easily anything to you. But 9 days I was very stick, and he stick to that things, and 9 days I got the cycle. So that's why this 9 number is a miracle number. But anyway, let's come up. Please take this screen now if you want. Or maybe I'll be come to that point afterwards. Or maybe you can just see this one first. Because this is what areas we are going to work now. So let me just stop the sharing. Maybe let it, you people can take it into the notes if you want to take the notes. I cannot take the full course actually on this part, but whatever best I can do it, I'll do it for the today's session. So how to ask for what you want? So please remember, take these notes now. This is a template by Jack. I told you I have thousands and lakhs of templates like this way. So now what do you need to ask for? This is the exercise. I'm going to do it. So I'll be take you to the meditation also. But as of now in your notebook you have to make this column. You can do this exercise throughout the day. It takes 2-3 hours if you do it properly. What do you need to ask for? Accomplish these goals. Make a list below. Then next to each item write down how you stop yourself from asking. What is it costing you not to ask? And what benefit you will get it if you are to ask? See now, see, if even I ask for the money to the people today, like I should have got my financial freedom just last year back. I don't should have wait for till now. But I didn't ask for it. So you have to ask, 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 ask. So please remember, take out the notes for this one. So please write, this is like this one. Maybe you can a column, put into the column actually, how do you stop myself from asking? How do I stop asking myself asking? What do it costing me not to ask? What benefit will I get if I ask? This financial goal will become down. This upper is a column. So you can put the column, the first part is a financial goal. So now in financial goal, I put my goal and everything was there, but I didn't ask for it. See now 15-20 people joined today. I just asked for them independence offer. Yes, this independence offer is just a one time for sure. But 15-20 people have took the advantage of that offer today. For the first, second, third program. September program. So please understand, I have to ask. If I don't ask and then I complain, people are not buying, people are not taking, it is not getting sale, it is not happening, it will not work. So please remember, make a column now. Then put it like first financial goal, 3-4 lines. Career business goal, 3-4 line. Fun time, family time, recreation goal, 3-4 times. Health, fitness, appearance goals, 3-4 lines. Relationship goal, 3-4 lines. Personal growth and purchase goal, 3-4 lines. Making a difference, contribution goals, 3-4 lines. So just stop it here now. I am taking you to the now beautiful exercise. Visualization in a standing position. Now these are the all areas of life. Like morning my time to go 5:30 to the outside and do my meditation, yoga. It is my self time. Except when there is no session, it is my self time, and I don't compromise that time for anything in the world. But today, Trupti, like I was just sending that messages and everything, I just got into the flow. So when become 5:30, become a 6:15, I don't understand. Then Trupti came and me asked me, she had today this freedom run. She want to participate there. Now she asked me, now Barbie is sleeping, my daughter is sleeping. We have only two choices. Either I have to tell that one, see, this is my regular schedule, I'll be go for my work, you don't go. But now when she asked me, I immediately think every day she is taking care of the everything, she is in the home. So today if I to just wait for Barbie to awake, why should not? But because she asked me, she is able to go for that run, and after half an hour, 45 minutes, Barbie woke up, then I took her also. That is a different concept, but please remember this is called as a ask, ask, ask. Now you will tell, oh, now it is my husband time to go out. He will be get angry, he will be shouted, he will be do this one, he will be do that one, and you are not asking. And then whole day you are making the tantrum. 90% women do the tantrum actually, man. Even the men's do it, but women do more tantrum. Because they don't express themselves. They feel that when God should listen, husband is not God. Please understand, even your husband is reached to the God level, then nothing to be worried. But your husband will not understand what you are speaking it up, correct? So speak up with the mouth. Speak up with the mouth. Don't create the ulta pulta sounds. So please understand that is called as a ask principle. So come in a standing position. You can fill up these notes afterwards. I am taking you to the exercise now. Everybody come in standing position. Eyes closed. Completely close your eyes. Observe your breath. Now you will be learn this after this process you will be learn how to ask with the confidence. So let's see how you're going to be asked with the confidence. This is a very important part. Ask, ask, ask. What is something you need to ask for? Please ask this question to yourself first. What is something you need to ask for? Close the eyes. Go into the flow. Just completely go into the flow. So let's actually I didn't because of this whole sound. So I just on the line I am recording even my Instagram also, because that is my commitment for myself. Every day morning it should be happen. But let's me ask this one. This is a principle. If you want to receive something into your life, you have to ask. Ask, ask, ask. What is something you need to ask for? What do you need to ask? How do you stop yourself from asking? What is the cost of not asking? What is the possible payoff you were to ask? When will we ask them and write it down? So please remember that, guys, asking is the simplest mechanism. And nowadays in the world, even mother don't give the milk to the kids or the baby, still it asks. So please remember, asking is the miracle. So ask, 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 and transform your life. Thank you. God bless you. Okay. So I'm just putting it now. So everybody please ask this question to yourself into meditation now. I'll take you simply slowly. And today will be come out of the reject the rejection now. So when you reject the rejection, not matter. See, this is my free program. I am free to myself. I am just going to be do whatever way I wanted, correct? So this is nothing. So anybody reject, anybody don't like, they can leave the session, correct? So simple thing. So what is happening here now? I got a freedom. So I reject the rejection. Did you understand? So close your eyes and just say to yourself, Ishwari Kulkarni, if you don't do the exercise, if you are just writing, it will not create the miracle. Actual miracle is happen in the experience. It don't happen in the notes. So just come up in a standing position, everybody eyes closed. So reject the rejection today now. So reject the rejection itself actually, man. So this is very important. So what? This is the principle I want to teach you. Some will, some won't, some what, someone is waiting. Are you getting my point? It's called as the SWS, WSW principle. Some will, some won't, so what? Someone is waiting for me. So guys, this is given me the such a beautiful part. So what do you say? People say no. Please remember what you're going to say the name. So just you have to say them thank you and just go to the next person. Why? Because the 6 billion people in this world are waiting for me. Just say to yourself, 6 billion people are waiting for me. So if one rejection, two rejection, three rejection, 100 rejection, 1,000 rejection, they will be not stop me. So say to yourself, keep the eyes closed. So reject the rejection, my guys, first. So please remember, you have to reject the rejection. I am going to tell you some important points from one of my beautiful book, which is my favorite. It's called as Aladdin Factor, written by the Mark Vector and Jack. So this is a beautiful book. So ask as if you expect to get it. Please remember, ask with a positive expectation. Ask from the place that you have already been given it. It is done deal. Ask if you expect to get a yes. Please remember, that is the way only you have to ask. Assume you can. Please remember, don't start with assumption that you can't get it. If you are going to assume anything, assume you can get an upgrade. Assume you can get a table by the window. Assume that you can return it without a sales slip. Assume that you can get a scholarship, that you can get a raise, that you can get a tickets at this late date. Don't ever assume against yourself. So assume for something very best. Assume for the next. Like you remember, how many of you remember in our abundance coach when I given you the opportunity for the 332 rupees program? You people are not taken it exactly that way to be taken. But then what I told next, and I'm dealing with the 7 lakhs clients. Finish. The game is next, 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 next. Don't you waste your time on the unwanted or the undeserving people. So please remember, if you are in the field of the marketing, selling, any type of things, or even into the relationship, even with the kids and husband. So please remember the first factor, ask as if you expect to get it 100%. Assume you can. And if you have to assume something, assume positively, not about negative. Now ask someone who can give it to you. So qualify the person. You know that some people will be buy your program with the closed eyes. So like today I am going to offer you something which is I offered to the very limited people in the past. So I am asking something new. So why? Because out of the thousands of people, 25,000 people, maybe this even like whatever people are present here, they are like qualified people. So please remember, ask them initial first phase because there are a lot of chances of getting the yes. And then be clear and the specific, my dear friend. Be clear and the specific. So be clear and specific what you want. So please remember, dialogue, it is not about exactly, it's like I can demonstrate you also. But no, I want a raise, but how much raise? Maybe your manager will tell, okay, you want a raise, take a 1% raise. What will be happen now? So you are expecting the, like a 20% raise. You have to use the word, I want a raise of 20%. Please remember, you don't ask your husband, I want to spend some time with you this weekend. Instead of say it's like this way, I will like to go out for a dinner and a movie with you on the Saturday night. Will that work for you? Now please understand that your husband is understand. He's not taking it is a Saturday or Sunday or Monday or Tuesday. No, please understand. If you want help around the house, I want more help around the house. What your husband or your wife or your kids or your relatives will be do? No, I want you to wash the dishes every night after dinner and take out the garbage Monday, Wednesday and Friday nights. You can ask. Please don't, all the women, please don't use against your husband. But I am telling you, ask. Now I am telling you the something very important principle of asking. Ask repeatedly. One of the most important principle of success is the persistence. Not giving up. Whenever you are asking others to participate in the fulfillment of your goals, some people are going to say no. They may have the other prior appointments, commitments, and reasons not to participate. It is not a reflection on you. Did you see, guys, this one? Just get used to the idea that there is going to be a lot of rejection along the way in your goal. The key is not to give up. When someone said no, you keep on asking why, why? Because when you keep on asking, even the same person again and again, you may get a yes. I will tell you something very shocking statistics. Be into the same meditation position because it has to go to your subconscious mind. Maybe you can ask the same person on the different day. When you have the new data to present, after you have the proven your commitment to them, or when the circumstances have changed, when you have learned how to close the better, when the person trusts you more. So please remember, guys, maybe I am giving the lakhs of rupees knowledge into the 500,000 rupees and people are not valuing it. Why they are not valuing it? Because I am giving it free. So please understand that one. That cost and that giving is not matching there. So you understand, like kids example. Kids understand this success principle perhaps better than anyone in the world. They will ask the same person for the same thing over and over again without any hesitations. And they eventually wear you down actually, like that will be happen. There is a story in a People magazine when man asked the same woman more than 30 times to marry him. No matter how many times she said no, he kept on come back and eventually she said yes. Can you just think 30 times? Same lady. And she said, no, 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 29 times. But this person went and asked for 30 times. Please remember, I'm telling you something very shocking statistics. If I use even these statistics myself also, and you people use it down, then game will be changed forever. What is this? Here is a statistics. This is from the true marketing research from the Nordem. This is a university, Nordem University. What they find out? 45% of the salespersons quit trying after the first call. 20%, 25% quit after the second call. 14% quit after the third call. 12% quit trying to the sell their prospect after the fourth call. So 44 plus 24, 48 plus 2, 64, 64 plus 14, 68 plus 10, 74, 78 plus 12, 74 plus 12, 76, 86, 88%. So sorry, this total is become 90%. So this means that 94% of the salespersons quit after the fourth call. But remember, 60% of the sales are made after the fourth call. Just smile. Let your neurosystems get it down. You have to ask even thousands of times some things to the God also. Now this revelation shows that 90% of the salesperson don't give themselves a chance at 60% of the prospective buyers. Now you may have the capacity, but you also have the tendency. So you have to create a new tendency to be successful. You have to ask, ask, ask. How many are prayed to the ask exactly now? Now please make this list. I given you that template also. So take a time now to make a list of the things that what you want. You don't ask for at home, school, work, or next to each one, and write down. You stop yourself from asking. What is your fear? So next to them, write down what is costing you not to ask. Then write down the what benefits you will be get if you were to ask. Guys, I want to share you my own example. Huh? By mistakenly, because of my accidents and everything, because I was to take the leaves. So what I done, I was not very strong to ask my manager the hike and the raise. I calculated one day, actually in my previous organization, I had a loss of the 1.87 crore rupees just because of the stupid mistake of not asking. And thinking I am taking some advantage, but I was the top performer. So I still after that one, because of the my not asking habit, I have the loss of 1.9 crore. It is not one day things. If 10 years back, if you miss one hike, it is going to be have the effect for your whole 10 years career. Every month, every day. How many of you understand what I am talking about? So please remember that ask will be change your life forever. Persistently. And the cost is very high if you don't ask. You know like that one. You know like a just, like I was running a program. Infertility to the God gift. 7 lakhs rupees program. A couple who don't get the kids. And just because of the 2-3 stupid people, I just stopped that one where I have the 90% success rate. Just the 1 or 2 clients per month and just relax on the chair. You don't require anything else, correct? 14 lakhs per month is not a bad deal without any advertisement, without any stress, tension. And 7 lakhs rupees. And within 6 months, you can create this miracle. 6 to 9 months time is required. Instead of playing for this 100 rupees, 200 rupees, 300, 500,000 program, why not we are just doing? But it is your tendency either to be contribute more or not to be asked for something, but it is your tendency. So please, you have to change your tendency if you want to really thrive into the life. Or people will be take you on the ride. I have the experience with 25,000 people, not 1 or 2, 25,000 people. So that's what I'm telling from my heart. So cost is very high and the benefits are very different. Yes, now I'm doing it for my enjoyment, fine. But definitely, like everything has its cost. So now purpose of this, like you have to be really asked for yourself. So please remember, this might include a raise, a loan, a seed, a money, a venture capitalist, a feedback, or your performance, or the referral system, or enrollments type, or get additional training, or get the babysitter for your children, or a massage, or a hug, help with a volunteer project. Everywhere you have to ask. See, I not ask the people even to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Did you see any of my video? I am asking it. So I don't know how many of you are understanding it, but I have got it into my nervous system. And that's what I am decided to bluntly ask everything now. Because asking is actually serving. Selling is a spiritual activity. Because if you don't give this opportunity to them, they are not going to get this opportunity. So please remember, if you understand now, I am going to tell you the beautiful part. So please, you can do this one exercise. So please write, how do I stop myself from asking? What is it costing me to not to ask? What benefit I'll get into this one? It can be the financial goal. Maybe you know, like a money or asking the raise, asking the promotion, asking the trip, whatever is the financial goals you have. Same thing for your career and the business goals. Same thing I told you about your fun time, family time, recreation goals, health, fitness, appearance goals. You have to ask relationship goals. Now you know, like a lot of time you do it. You know, like a lot of time, you know, like some ladies actually they do a lot of makeup and they go to some party. Now why do they so much of hard work? Is it really they feel good after doing the so much of makeup? Actually, makeup is not so comfortable. Actually, what I know, I don't know. I don't do any makeup. If you see me, I just come up with a very simple clothes. I like only cotton clothes and I don't show up anything. So, but a lot of women do the lot of makeup. They put everything in that. Why? What is the reason they do it? Anybody can tell me? So type in the chat box or type into the WhatsApp group why they do it. They feel happy. Actually not. Look beautiful. Okay, but what? Why they want to look beautiful first thing? And if suppose now this is the study, you know, like I know this particular study very nicely. So you, there is a woman actually, man, and that woman she took a saree of 40-50,000 rupees saree, put all the ornaments from the head to the toes, and she put all the makeup, went to the beauty parlor, spend another you know like a 25,000 rupees on the case. Hairs are white, makeup black, everything she done, polish किया और क्या किया, eyebrow किया और क्या किया, threading क्या किया मुझे नहीं मालूम सब कुछ, whatever I know little bit, that what whatever they done everything. Now she goes to the party, and what happened now when she enters? A lot of people telling, seeing to her and telling, "Wow, wow, beautiful, amazing." Now she's feeling wow, and now she just go to the next step, and she see her good friend also wear the same sari, and maybe she is more beautiful than her, and everybody start praising her. Now her happiness is completely crushed. Now, if the happiness lies in the sari or the makeup or the beautiful looking, then she should not have lose the happiness. But now she'll lose the whole happiness now. Why? Because now nobody is appreciating her. So this whole drama is for what? Somebody said, "Oh, how you looking beautiful! Oh, you are looking so awesome! Oh, you have done such an amazing thing." So please remember that one. This is the most important principle of the ask. So please root there your appearance goal also. So when you are asking, if somebody is not telling it is a husband and wife. Now wife done all the makeup and everything and all, and husband is in the stress. Maybe his job is going into the office. Now he's thinking about the job. But now wife is looking to him like this way, left one, right one, up and down. And she's expecting that she will tell, "Oh, awesome, you are looking beautiful." Tell me that when he's in that situation now, he's not in the situation, then what you can go and ask how I'm looking now. Okay, you'll tell, okay, you are looking very good, beautiful, done, transaction is done. But you have to ask lot of time. If you don't ask, nothing will be come to you. So if you understand, it's a ask. It is a appreciation, it is a feel good factor. It is not there, it is not lies. I can tell you the hundreds of stories. This is a real story actually from the book Career Change. There is talking about the person who is very rich in the New York City. He has a beautiful home, and everybody whenever he's come to home prays to him. But what happened one day means like after some years, somebody next to him constructed a palace which is actually 5 times more bigger and the more beautiful than him. From that day he went to the depression and actually sold out that house and went to the flat. A real story of the person. Why? Because it was not about the house he was to love. It is the appreciation people was giving him to the about that particular. So please remember. So please guys don't miss on this part. Same thing about relationship goal, personal growth, making a difference. But now we are going to do the exercise. See, this is a practical exercise now. If you have come to the physical workshop, we should have done into the practically. Now, what is this workshop? In workshop, how we do it? So there will be hundreds of people in the workshop, and that every person will be come up, and they will be asked the other person whatever they want. Person will be say them the no, and they will be say them 9 times no, and 10 time everybody has to count. If somebody comes to you 10 time or you are asking sometime 10th, that person have to say you the yes. And if you do this practice, your whole hesitations will be go down. Whole hesitations will be go down. People comes to me, sir, one to one karna hai, one to one karna hai. Then I send them my payment link. Purnima experience it that one. I send everybody my payment link, 20,000 rupees. Now when they see the paymenting, they run away. Amazing. I'm not expecting them because they are not my prospective customer. They are not my proper students. They just want to come for something. So this is what is that when you have to ask. But now instead of giving 500 rupees ka one to one like a normal doctor, 20,000 rupees one person only. How many people can be you can reject now? 500 rupees ka 40% you can reject just for the one student. Now you got a freedom to ask for one person with the 40 rejections, and that is perfectly fine. So please remember, this is a very beautiful principle. And what is this 9? Once you cross this 9 rejection, there is no fear of rejection. This is the original story from the Robert Kiyosaki's book. Robert Kiyosaki was the worst salesman in the Xerox. How many know Robert Kiyosaki? Rich dad, poor dad. He has the worst marketing skill. He was the most, like even after he started doing all these ventures and everything, he was not good into that skill. Now he learned the first law of rejection, and then afterwards he start practicing this. Whatever that customers tell 9 times. Some people told that one, if you just ask next time will be call the police. Now next time he didn't call them for the selling. He called, how are you now? I hope your anxiety is reduced and you are a little bit relaxed now, and your wife is okay, your kids are okay. He didn't sell them anything. Now that same person who tell I will be put you in the police station, now asking, I'm really sorry that day I had the big fight with my wife, and what was that machine for? Now he is not selling. That person is asking him, now he sold out, and then he has a 95% conversion. So please understand, this is the law of ask, ask, ask. So let me stop the recording now. So this is what is there for the ask. If you understand